No one has a gun to your head. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. The quote today by Seneca: "Nothing is noble if it's done unwillingly or under compulsion. Every noble deed is voluntary." So Ryan Holiday continues. Of course, I'm going to jump in on this. Ryan Holiday continues. You don't have to do the right thing. You always have the option of being selfish, rude, awful, short-sighted, evil. In fact, sometimes there are incentives to even break bad. Certainly not every criminal gets caught. But how does this line of thinking usually work out for people? So I remember this going back to the Marine Corps, basic training. There are some of those Marines that did the right thing no matter what. And there were some of those Marines that did the right thing when the drill instructors were looking. And that's honestly when I started learning about core values. We actually sat down and we had core value conversations. And the core values of the Marine Corps: honor, courage, and commitment. And honor is packed full of a lot of things, including integrity. So I always looked at honor as doing the right thing for the right reasons, regardless of if everyone's watching or if no one's watching. So in truth, it's right in line with Stoicism. It is doing the right thing because it's the right thing and not because someone is watching. So that's why, yes, I work with people in a coaching and consulting capacity. And I was just commenting to my team about how amazing it is to work with this one coaching client. I'm going to say it right now, Brianna from Forever Friends. It's a different kind of relationship because I don't need to motivate her. In fact, sometimes I need to put the brakes on her a little bit, but in truth, true talent doesn't need motivation. It doesn't need someone to urge them to do it. Same thing with employees if you own a business or in a relationship with your significant other. If you have to constantly urge them and stay on top of them and hold them accountable, do the right thing, then they're not the right person. Sorry, but that's the truth. We lie to ourselves and we pretend like maybe I can change this person. But we know that never works out the right way, does it? So that's why one of the most important things that I do is I look for people that have good character. So if I'm hiring people, I don't want to be the leader or the boss that has to babysit people. No, I want to set the expectation and get the fuck out of the way and let them do what they're supposed to do. Same thing in a relationship. I don't look at people's phones. I don't want to look at people's phones. I don't want to ask people what they do. If I can't trust someone that I'm in a romantic relationship with or in a partnership or in a BDSM dynamic, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. If I have to ask you what you're doing, there's no basis for a relationship. And in fact, I was engaging in conversation about this because the lady was saying, oh, if I'm with an overthinker, I'll explain all this stuff to him and I'll make sure that he's comfortable. And no. His emotional stability is his responsibility. It's not yours to coddle him. That's weakness. And you're enabling it. That is trauma that he hasn't healed from. And that brings me to one more point. Today, one of my former mentees, if you will, Kristen, she's gone on, she runs a very successful coaching business. Now, I actually refer females to her. She sent me something, and it was, this glass jar. And there, all the traumas you put under these balls she's dropping, there are traumas and doubts, and and what she was showing is when you pour the water in there, where you're building this solid base for your growth, but all those traumas come to the surface, and what happens, a lot of people stop once they start feeling that pain. But that's what growth is. It's understanding what's happening. So pushing through that, like we're talking about here, pushing through that willingly to get to the other side. Now that's noble. Pushing through the pain, that's noble. Calling it quits, regressing, going back to your old behaviors, like my daughter tucking tail, running home to mommy. Life is a challenge. And the people that are most successful are the ones that head up those challenges head on. The obstacle is the path. But it has to be done voluntarily. And that's the thing that I feel a lot of times is I'm carrying a lot of people with me. And with Brianna, I found somebody to run next to. Huge difference. So today's lesson, no one has a gun to your head. You can go out there and live your life however you want. Broken mindset, mooch off the government, complain about politics, blame the president, all this shit, right? Blame men if you're a woman. If you're a man, blame women. If you're a woman, blame a man. If you're a man, blame a woman, type of deal. You hear it all the time. You see it if you scroll social media. No one has a gun to your head. If you're fat, no one is force feeding you. No one's sticking a tube down your throat and shoving that shit down your throat. If you're fat, no one is holding a gun to your head, keeping you at home from the gym. Man, that's a free place. Go ahead and walk in here. You go to the track. You don't even need a membership anywhere, truthfully. You don't even need a membership. Go to the gym, go to the track, body weight, go outside, do a walk. Man, go to your local park. You don't need it, but no one is holding a gun to your head. So if you are not where you want to be in life, and again, a little bit of a tangent here, but I believe in this. Your life is a product of your choices. If you're fat, you choose to be fat. It's not genetics. Sorry, it's not. It's a lifestyle. That's a choice. If you don't have enough financial security, that's a choice too. You have no problem stopping at Starbucks with a $7 coffee, but God forbid you actually buy a stock with that shit. Product of our choices. Keep going at that dysfunctional relationship because you're seeking the same thing instead of understanding truly who you are and maybe do some healing. I mean, no one's holding a gun to your head. You can do the work. You can heal from these traumas. You can do the work with it. For me, I realize that an anger issue. Yes, heard, got it. That's why I'm doing this. I'm finding a way. Balance of life, reduce the stress, more sleep, vitamins, magnesium, ashwagandha, or whatever the fuck they have me taking. All kinds of shit. And I focus on the Stoicism because since it's a weakness of mine and I can't delegate it, we're at war. And make no mistake, I will win the war. Every resource I have at my disposal. Because that's my commitment. No one has a gun to my head to do this. No one is urging me to do this. No one forces me every day to do my Stoics nighttime. No one is urging me to record these videos. These are for me as an accountability method. And thank you, Kate, for reminding me I'm late with my video today. I love you, kid. But the truth is, no one has a gun to my head doing this. I haven't missed a workout since November 15, 2020. Do the date, do the math. How many days since? Right? Let's just do that really quick. How many days? Oh, here it pops right up. That's right. Frequent search. No one has held a gun to my head and forced me to go to the gym or work out the last 1,357 consecutive days. Discipline. Discipline equals freedom. That's what held me accountable, is my discipline. My discipline. I need you guys to just think about this one for a second. Your entire life, right now, if you stop and think about it, your entire life, if there's something wrong in your life, it is a choice that you've made. It's a decision. With that power, you can make other decisions, better decisions. And on that, we're going to go make some decisions.